Hey guys, congratulations, you found the champ dog. So proud of you all. Why don't you all take a moment, call your mum or your dad, probably your dad, but maybe your mum. Just let them know they raised a great kid. Join me for a coffee. Damn, that's good. I actually ran out of coffee recently, so I've been relying on tea, but I just got this. It's a Kenyan. It's 6 days off roast at the moment. It is slightly under extracted. It's like it's a little too sour, I'll be honest. It's got a little bit of sour candy to it. So there's like a little bit of like lime and sour candy. Definitely some toffee going on. The bag says blackcurrant, and like I kinda get it, like a little bit. But yeah. Mostly toffee, lime, and sour candy. But man, I'm just so happy to have coffee again. Actually, yeah. My local cafe where I've been buying coffee has run out, and my mother-in-law, God bless her heart, went and bought a bag of coffee for us. Actually, like a 1 kilo bag of their house blend, but it's it's better suited to milk coffees. So I've been living on tea and making my wife and my mother-in-law some coffees with that stuff. But yeah, yesterday I finally got this stuff sent in, and I'm a happy man. I'm a happy man, and I have no one else to talk to about this because I'm in lockdown. So you're gonna have to listen to me ramble. But we're also gonna jump into the arena. We're gonna play some limited. We're gonna have a good time. I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna do those things. You're gonna watch. That's how this relationship works. Although, if you wanna feel a little more part of the action, if you wanna feel it's a little more interactive, down there you can leave a comment. There's a thumbs up button. There's a thumbs down button. You can let me know how you're feeling. I don't care either way. It's all engagement. But yeah, throw me a comment down there. Say hi to your boy. I need someone to talk to. Anyway, let's jump into the arena and play some games. Okay, we're gonna play some more sealed. That's the thing we're gonna do. Yep, okay. Everything seems to be recording and going as planned. Yep. Oh, it's my last, I'm down to my last 2,000 gems after this. Maybe I should start drafting. Ooh, Grazalax, very nice. Delina, what do you do? That's pretty dope. This guy's obviously cool. Asmodeus. Oh, these are all, and I mean, Ranger class is just a beating, isn't it? Am I playing 4 colors? So Ranger class is obviously a bomb. Asmodeus is pretty good. I mean, draw 7 cards. This guy's obviously a beating. Delina can be pretty good. Grazalax is great. Flumph looks fun, but I've never got around to playing it. What did I need to adjust? Oh, right. 1 second, guys. Okay, we're going to have to come back to that. My computer's playing up, but I can't fix it at the moment. Okay. So, yeah. This is really promising. Red looks good. Maybe blue. I think we can maybe ignore these two. Obviously, it all depends on the strength of our other cards. So let's get on in there. Let's start looking at creatures. Not terrible. Not terrible. Not terrible. Pretty terrible. Not terrible. Fairly terrible. 2 of them as well. I mean, if I have some dope enchantments. Do I have some dope enchantments? No. Well, I have 2. I have 1 fairly dope enchantment. What do you do? Gain life whenever I play a land. This costs 2 mana. This costs 2 mana. And I mean, just look at the difference in power level. I mean, I know rare and uncommon, but like, come on. What does 2 mana get you? Can pay 3 to play an additional land. I mean, how many lands am I going to have at that point? When this class becomes level 3, target land you control becomes a creature with haste and its power and toughness are each equal to the number of lands you control. It's not very good. I mean, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. Okay, so that's our enchantments. So unless we're playing white-green, That cleric's pretty terrible. Half elf monk. Pretty terrible. Okay. This guy's okay. This guy's okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Computer slowly coming alive. You're okay if you can turn it on. You're obviously quite good. Okay, but not amazing. Pretty good. Okay, but not amazing. Not very great. Dungeon crawler. I'm never going to get that back, so we can ignore it. Grim Wanderer, better than I give it credit for. Horde Robber. I don't think you're that great. Lightfoot Rogue. And it's a 2-mana 2/1 Death Touch. When it attacks, anyway. It's okay. Human Warlock. Who's Hadar? Is it Hadar that has the tentacle spell? I don't know. Zombie Ogre's okay. Obviously Asmodeus is good. Beholder's okay. Battlecry Goblin. You're pretty good if I've got other goblins, but I don't. I've got Hobgoblin Captain, and that's about it. I've got a very sooky kitten over there. Plundering Barbarian is okay. Chaos Channeler is okay. Delina's obviously good. Hoarding Ogre's okay. Jaded Sellsword. It's okay. Neither of these are as good as I want them to be. This is obviously very good. Oh. Say hello to the audience. She's just jumping onto my desktop tower and almost stepped on the power button. She has actually turned off the computer doing that in the past. Okay, I think I fixed the computer problem. Okay, green. I have some pretty strong creatures. Just not a lot of them. So let's turn off this filter and look at what a green-red deck might look like. It's not bad. Not terrible, not great. That's a maybe. Oh, wait. Druid class? Hell no. So this is what a green-red deck might look like. Curve's not horrible, but it's a little bit weird. But I mean, like, Ranger class is just so damn good, right? Is it good enough to justify the cleric to get extra hits at it? I don't know. Man. I never know what to do. Okay, so these are my rares. I mean, it seems silly not to use these because they're just so good. This guy looks really good, but like double blue, you can't really splash that, can you? I mean, green could be the splash. What do my blue cards look like? Don't really have enough of the dice rolling payoffs, I think, to make this good. Honestly, this just seems worse than my green-red. Cool. I think we're going green-red. Let's start with the creatures. You know, I actually haven't looked at artifacts. Just last thing to look at. Leather armor. Not bad, not great. Spare dagger. Sure, it's there. It exists. Spike trap also exists. Mimic, also a thing that exists. So many of this. I mean, it's basically just black ramp, right? Just 2 mana, create a treasure token, and also maybe give something evasion. Okay. So I mean, I maybe want this because I don't have a lot of removal otherwise, and maybe that. I've got to stop putting leather armor in my decks. This seems playable. I mean, this is good. Even without other goblins, just the pack tactics ability and its pump ability is decent. This isn't terrible. Put that in the maybe pile. Probably want you and you and you and you and you and you. Definitely you. And I definitely want you. Definitely want you. Probably want you. Would definitely want you. And a couple of you. $14 creatures. Seems good. Do I need more though? I mean, what other ones do I have? I have Hobgoblin Captain. Doesn't seem great, just to be honest. Doesn't seem great. Okay, so probably want you. Bull Strength actually does look quite good. I think I've overlooked it other times, but I want to give it a go. Spoils of the Hunt is removal. I don't think we can afford to ignore that. Oh, we have Temple of the Dragon Queen and Evolving Wilds. Honestly think both of those should go in just to give us some more flexibility in our mana base. I don't like this card at all, but I have very little removal otherwise. Okay. Is there anything I want to splash just because it's like a bomb? Not flump. That's for sure. Double pip can't splash you. You're okay, but probably not worth introducing a third color for. Really good. Can't splash you though. Not that strong. I mean, there's definitely cards that I'd love to be able to find a spot for, but I just don't think I can afford to splash them because they're all double pippers. Double pippins. And I don't really... I mean, I have these two guys, so it's not the worst thing in the world. I'm almost tempted just to splash the Minimus containment. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't know that it's worth it. I mean, I could see putting this in if I had like another strong blue card that wasn't a double pip. I'll never be able to cast this. Like, ever. If I was going to splash something, it'd probably be white. It'd be like Minimus Containment, Dawnbringer Cleric. I'd love to have this in my deck, but can't splash a 1-drop. Don't really want to splash for a 2-drop just to have some flexibility. I don't think that's good enough. And like, yeah, the like removal's nice, but I don't think that's good enough. So I think we're staying in our colors. Could play Spare Dagger just to kill something cheap, but again, I just don't think that's worth it. Come to the Null Camp. Could be helpful. There are situations where that could be helpful. I mean, I think I'm playing him just to get my creature count up and to make our pack tactics a little easier to trigger. Am I just playing another ranger? Six 4-drops, man, that's so much. Oh. I think I cut you. I'm like a 3-drop. I mean, there's obviously this, but I can't untap it. I don't want to play like a 3-mana 4/5 defender. That doesn't seem like a winning. Three 5-drops and 2 6+. I don't really have anything in the 3-mana slot. What do I do, guys? What do I do? I don't think this is worth it. I don't think that's worth it. Do I put in one of these just to like have another creature and a slightly lower curve? I mean, I got 4. Is it 4? I can't imagine proccing him very often, but I just don't know that I have better options. This guy's obviously the stronger card, but yeah, no, I'm gonna go like this. 17 lands. Do I actually just want another land? You know, maybe I do. Maybe I do just want another land. Try this. Let's get in there. On the draw. It'll do. It's not a great hand, but it'll do. Strong opener. Do you have the Deadly Dispute? But it also means I can't attack with my 2-drop. Ooh, double Ghast. And Vorpal Sword, okay. Opponent is wasting no time. (3/1) Death Touch. Well, that was actually a really nice draw. That was actually really nice. That was pretty much optimal. Pretty close to optimal. Okay, so I have a few options here. Play the Ogre, play the Morningstar, double spell. I think I just play the Ogre. And I think we just chill. We're outclassing our opponent at the moment. We've got a few things to mess with their Ghast plans. I think we just send in this guy. Couple of treasure tokens are nice. Double block, sure. Get off the computer, please, sweetie. So I'm going to use this one. It's by far the worst. And play this guy. Create another goblin. Now I could attach this, but I think I wait. Pardon me, please, guys. Sorry about that. It's very cold where I am. Sure. Let's attack first. Everyone gets in there. Honestly, I think we just 2 mana do an extra 3 damage. Seems pretty good. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So they're taking 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 16. Why not? Just get them almost dead here. Sorry, I know that was a bit slow and probably not very interesting. Just had to think and count there. Yep, good game. Easy win. Man, this goblin is strong. I didn't realize how strong he could be. More like victory cry goblin, am I right? I'm right. Okay, so this hand is pretty slow. I'm not really doing anything till turn 3, and that's only if I hit a land. But I'm going first. I'm keeping. Red mana, please. Be blowing you up on turn 3. Blowing you the hell up. Warlock class, sure. This guy has been so good for me so many times. It's a good card. It's a good card. So when creatures die, I lose a life. And like a million years from now, he can drain me for a bunch. Sure. Now I don't have enough red mana. So I think I just get in for 2 here, and then I have to make the goblin. Little bit of a shame I didn't hit a land there. And a lot of a shame that I only have 1 red mana. So really hope I hit a mountain. Have a lot of them. 50% chance to hit a land. Something like that. About a 30% chance to hit a... What do you do? When it dies, you venture into the dungeon. This really sucks. Oh, it's... Yeah, I have to spend mana from treasure to do that. Oops. That's such an oops on my part. That is such an oops. I paid 3 mana to discard a card. And like a good card. My precious, precious removal. Ah, he finally finds more red mana. This guy really wants to venture. I mean, alright. If that's what you want to do. Yeah, it's a little disappointing, isn't it? A bit sad. Play you out. I felt like they had something there. Honestly, I'd rather get that removed than this countered, so I'm okay with that turn of events. I'm not super thrilled with it, but I'm okay with it. Okay, that's their turn. Awesome. Fairly happy with that being their turn. Obviously they attack in for 4 here as well. I think we just level up here. We take 5. Man, they just have all the answers, don't they? They just have all the answers. If we draw a land next turn, we're in business at least. Another warlock class, sure. I'll take that block. Let them venture, that's fine. Yep, that's fine as well. Okay, didn't get there. Okay, just need to get rid of MTG Assistant for a moment. Okay, so next turn they draw a card. That's what they get to do. He's not blocking anyway, so I might as well just get some extra oomph on him. Get in for 0 to assert dominance. And, you know, hopefully we draw a land next turn. But yeah, this game's actually been it's been a little sad, like considering how little my opponent actually did. Like just having a couple of key pieces of removal. Like these cards do nothing. Ooh, Modern Canaan. Strong. Need to hit a land next turn. Need to hit a land next turn.
Ah, my faithful.
Okay, there it is. No point actually attacking with the dog, I'm just trading with their dog. Have you got an answer for that? Have you got yet another removal spell?
To control, one must first know.
Do you have yet another removal spell? Obviously block here. attacking with the Raven. They're feeling confident. They've got another Raven? Sure. What else do they have? Do they have anything to stop this pit trap? Obviously not. Obviously not. Dang. Ugh, forgot about that for a second. Ah, well, we almost got there. Man, I'd love to be on the play with this in my hand. Instead we get to be on the draw with that in our hand. And really nothing else to do. But, I mean, it's just the best card. Definitely in our deck. Possibly in the format. Probably in the set. So, I mean, I don't think we ever ship that. Regardless of how clunky the rest of our hand is. Just makes every other creature in our deck so much better. all three of our Altar Guard Rangers. Shuffler's fine. Shuffler is fine. Not going to attack yet. No point. But you know, we've sunk our mana into this, so I don't have this to potentially protect this guy. But it's, you know, done for the rest of the game, isn't it? No blockies, thank you. Would have loved to find another green source instead of a red there. They're going to trigger pack tactics here. That's their plan, obviously. Kill my dude. That's a bit rude. That is a little bit rude. Obviously, opponent's hand has been a lot smoother than ours. A lot smoother. Man, and I actually put more lands, so... Yeah, I put more lands, one extra land in this deck, and I keep not having enough lands. I need to do this, because I really need this guy to be alive to block something. I am down to 1. Need to stay back and block. Hope they don't have more removal. Okay. That's unfortunate. It's a little bit frustrating, to be honest. As I said, like not hitting lands and drawing all of these big clunky spells before we drew anything else. It's a little frustrating, but what do you do? Luck of the draw. Okay. On the play. It's nice. How do we keep just getting 2 land hands? Like, there's 18 lands in this deck. Like, fix your shuffler, wizards. Fix it. I mean, if I'm not going to draw a land, this is a pretty good hit. Obviously, really want to find a land, but oh, do I want to play another creature? Yeah, I think it's better to develop my board. I can then afford to attack with this because I've still got something else to put a token on. Battlecry Goblin. I bet they're playing some artifacts. I bet there's an equipment or something in this deck. Sure. So I could play this and blow up their treasure. But I could also just play this, right? How do they have so many more cards than me? Doesn't seem fair. Doesn't seem right. Does not seem correct. Sure. I will create a treasure, please. I will level you up, please. My sucky little baby. Kitten came in to suck at me. She wants attention. She's decided no one plays with her enough. Man, they really are really just finding those goblins, aren't they? So, I mean, it's like answer this or die. Don't even need to attack with the other dudes. Still don't understand why they have so many more cards than me. These are all tokens. You know, they've played a couple of spells and a couple of creatures. I've played a couple of spells and a couple of... one spell and a few creatures. This was a freebie. Just doesn't seem to add up. I mean, I know it does, but it just doesn't seem to, you know? Why you gotta be so naughty? Okay. That's a big hit. That is a big hit. I don't think it's going to be a big enough hit. Maybe they have a way to sack it. I guess they can pump it a couple times. But I don't think it's going to be enough. This card has been such a beating. I've got it, I think, a couple of times, but didn't play it. But it's been played against me a few times, and it's just such a beating. Okay, that's a little unfortunate. Okay, so how much am I taking here? This might be enough. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, no, we're just dead, aren't we? Wow, that's so frustrating. Like, this is a really good deck, and they've just been blown out in this event. Wow, that's really disappointing. I'm upset. I'm upset at how this has gone. I've been like land screwed in a couple of games, and then I just get blown out by one stupid card. That's... I mean, I'm not angry, but I'm really... Yeah, that's upsetting. That seems unjust. I guess angry is the right word. I am actually a little bit angry, and like that's okay. It's not disproportionate. I'm not throwing things across the room, but that was a really negative experience. It feels like I have suffered an injustice, and I feel like I want a way to rectify that. I want to be able to do something to restore that justice. I feel slighted. I feel wronged. Yeah, wronged. Oh, let's move on with our lives. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. You've been brilliant.